So, a couple days ago, there was shelling in eastern Ukraine. Predictably, the West is claiming that it was a false flag done intentionally by the Russians or their Ukrainian allies, which are actually ethnically Russian. They've been saying this is going to happen for weeks now. In fact, everything they're saying is all lies. 100% of it, just like it was when Trump was president. If you guys don't see the magnitude of how bad things are and realize you need to do something about it, then you're a piece of crap human. And I'm talking directly to anyone, any position of power at all, from law enforcement to the military to politics here in the West and in Israel and the EU. What the people are doing right now on our side, NATO, America, is the most despicable shit that's ever been done in the entire history of the world. And you know it. I call on you to arrest all those responsible and put them in prison for charges of crimes against humanity and treason and other things. Because they have committed that on the most massive scale ever seen. For years and years now. They're lying in our faces every fucking day, and they do whatever they want and get away with it because those of you in power who I'm talking to let them. No one listened to me. Even if they did, I'm not in a place like you are to do anything about it. Every one of you that don't do something about this and arrest your leaders, you'll be held accountable for it too in the end. Everything going on in Russia and Ukraine is completely the fault of NATO and the West, 100%. Everything Western media says is a lie. Every single thing, and it has been for years now. The conservatives aren't your friends either. They just like to kiss your ass and make you think that. It's all bread and circus for the plebes, remember. Divide and conquer. You got your idiots and you got your bigger idiots for actually believing a politician. No, your idiots on the left, your bigger idiots for actually believing politicians on the right. They take turns playing good cop, bad cop. They have for years. Everything they do is designed to bring them more power and more wealth. And cement the fate of the world because they don't care what's going to happen to the world. They're going to cause mass extinctions. All these Democrat liberals say they're worried about climate change when they're trying to create World War III. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, don't it? Well, all of you Army officers, even enlisted men, law enforcement, whatever bureau you represent, and government personnel from local to federal, I call on you right now to arrest those that are at fault for this, and you know exactly who I'm talking about. The leaders of most state governments, the entire federal government, and the top military officials of America, and probably all the diplomats and the intelligence community, the media, and probably all your bankers and big-time businessmen too, because that's what's driving it. It's military-industrial complex, and the bankers driving everything. Big tech, all that bullshit. Yeah, Zuckerberg, all those guys, they need to be arrested. And a lot of you guys need to be put on trial and executed for what you've done. Period. I call on those who can do this to do this immediately. Otherwise, the same will happen to you when the consequences hit the fan. You'll see. If you don't oppose it, you are complacent with it. That means you support it.